Hey, welcome to Down-Grid Survival. My name is Richard, and today we're taking a look at the EcoFlow WAVE. Now, if you're not familiar with EcoFlow, they're producing some great solar products, such as the Delta Pro and the Delta Max. They've got a smart home generator, smart home panel, and just a number of accessories to go with it. It's an entire ecosystem is what they've built, and it's top of the line. I enjoy it. I have some of their products that I purchased with my own money. However, full disclosure, they have sent me a few products for free from time to time for me to talk about, and the EcoFlow WAVE is one of those. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you some things you probably need to know about the EcoFlow WAVE to help you make a decision whether or not it's right for you. Alright, let's just jump right into it. Now if you purchase the EcoFlow WAVE, understand that it does not come with the battery. You have to purchase that separately. They do this because some people already have the Delta Pro and the Delta Max, and you can connect it directly to that to power it, or you can just use it via the wall outlet. So just be aware, if you're looking at this, make sure you're looking at this as well as the battery, should you need one. Now the battery that comes with this has a capacity of 1,000 watts, which is going to give you anywhere from 3 to 8 hours of cooling using this unit right here. Now let's take that into consideration for a moment, because if you're planning on using this all the time, you're going to want a larger power source than just the battery that comes with the unit. Now when they say 3 to 8 hours, they're talking about if you turn this up on the cool setting and leave it running, it's going to drain the battery in about 3 hours. But if you adjust the temperature so it's just a mild temperature where the compressor kicks on and kicks off, kind of like your home air conditioning, then it can last up to 8 hours. Now if you're lucky enough to have a Delta Max or a Delta Pro, then you're going to get longer run times. With a Delta Pro specifically, they advertise that you can get 12 hours of full cooling mode runtime out of it. Now when you make this purchase, let's talk about what comes in the box. When you get your box, you're going to have this owner's manual right here, and it's good. It gives you instructions basic about the operation of the machine and how to set up the shrouds on the front and the back, and even talks about gives you some diagrams on how you set it up if you're going to use it in a tent or such as an RV. You also have a warranty card that comes with it. Now this is good. This warranty is good for about 12 months. They do give you some instructions on how to connect it to solar other than the standard MC4 connection. Now all their solar panels have the MC4 connection, so it's just plug and play, nice and easy. But if for some reason you're using a different brand solar panel, they give you some instructions on what you need to get that hooked up. And they also include just a quick start guide to get you up and running quickly. Now also in the box you have this AC outlet cord, so it allows you to plug it directly into the wall, and it has conveniently, it's got a built-in breaker right here, so you can just push on the button to reset it should it ever trip. You have your shroud for your cold air outlet. Now this attaches to the front of the machine. This allows you to connect the hose to the front of the machine and direct the cool air wherever you want it. Now for instance, maybe you're going to have this sitting outside a tent for some reason, or someplace else. It allows you to put on the shroud, connect the hose, and then direct it into your tent. Whereas it also comes with the hot air shroud, and this is the hot air that comes out the back of the machine, and it allows you to put this on the back of the machine. You can also connect the hoses to there. For instance, if you're going to use this inside a tent, inside a vehicle or an RV, then it allows you to route the hoses to through a window or through a hole in your tent or something, so you can vent the hot air to the outside. Also inside here, it comes packed with your drain hose. Now just be aware, your drain hose is about 40 inches, and also each of your ductwork is 40 inches in length. Now that's all that comes in the box. Now keep in mind that if you want the battery that comes with this unit, you do buy that separately, and it gets shipped to you in a separate container. So let's talk about charging this unit. So first of all, if you don't have the battery, you'll have to use the AC cable and keep it plugged in all the time. And in that case, you won't ever need to recharge because there is no battery, correct? But if you have a battery on this and you plug it into the wall, you can get this thing charged up in about an hour and a half, because it'll draw 600 watts of electricity from your wall, and it's only a 1,000 watt battery, so plan on taking close to an hour and a half to get it recharged. Now if you're planning on using this in a vehicle and plugging it into your cigarette lighter, it's only going to draw in 200 watts of electricity, so that means it's going to take about 5 hours to get the battery recharged. Also, if you're using solar, it only accepts about 200 watts of solar, so make sure your solar panel is compatible and that it's not going to send too much electricity to the unit because it could damage it. But using a standard 200 watt solar panel, it's going to take, again, about 5 hours to get this charged. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I've seen lots of people already asking questions. Well, EcoFlow puts out this, they build this really nice 400 watt solar panel, and can we use that to power and or to recharge the battery here? Unfortunately, you cannot. That solar panel puts out 48 volts of electricity, and this unit is designed to accept only 35 volts. So if you plug the two together, it's going to end badly. So don't use your 400 watt solar panel with this machine. Now let's say you have a Delta Max and you want to use the Delta Max with this unit right here. You can. You're just going to need to use the Delta Max extra battery cable. That's what you use to connect the Delta Max with this air conditioning unit. If by chance you have a Delta Pro and you want to power that or use that to power the AC, then you're going to need to buy the Delta Max extra battery cable, but then also get the smart generator adapter. This adapter was originally designed to work with a smart generator and to be able to connect the Delta Pro and the generator, but they carried it over and are using the same adapter to connect the Delta Pro with the Wave. Now, we haven't done a lot of testing yet, but what little bit of testing we've done so far, I'm liking what it's doing. It's not a very loud unit. The garage here was about 80 degrees, and I was checking the temperature of the air coming directly out of the vent here, and it was down to 60 degrees, and that's what I had it set at. So it was definitely pushing 60 degree air. Also, I was noticing that the airflow was pretty significant. I could stand about 6, 7, 8 feet away and easily feel the air blowing from this machine. So it puts out a lot of air. Now, I'm going to be doing some more detailed testing here real soon, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and watch for the next videos that are coming out. We're going to be testing these out in a hot vehicle here in the Florida sun, and we're going to see just how quickly it can cool down a vehicle. We're going to look for things like how the humidity affects this unit and whether or not we're going to have to hook up a drain hose or not. We're also going to be testing this overnight in a tent and show you how that works, and probably a few other tests. So make sure you subscribe and watch for those videos. Now let's talk for just a minute about how you can use this unit, because a lot of people I'm seeing posting questions online saying, hey, will this cool down my house? Well, no, it's not. I mean, think about your home air conditioner. It's very large, right, and very complex system, and this is designed to be a portable unit with a battery that can be recharged via solar. So this is a much smaller unit. Now, EcoFlow says it's good for 86 square feet. You know, I'm going to, for the sake of simple math, consider 100 square feet, which is a 10 by 10 room. A lot of smaller bedrooms in some homes are about a 10 by 10, 9 by 11. So you're looking at about 100 square feet. That's about all you're going to be able to cool with this unit right here. Likewise, they advertise and they promote it heavily for people who have RVs, campers, and also for taking it camping in a tent, because these are small spaces and it's going to work well for situations like that. I foresee some additional uses, one being long-haul truck drivers. When they stop for the night at these truck stops, they have to leave their truck running for the next 10-12 hours that they're taking their mandatory rest time in order for them to stay kind of cool in their vehicle, right? Well, something like this I think would be very good for that, because they'd be able to turn off their truck, save a whole lot of diesel fuel, and I tell you what, right now diesel prices are just outrageous, right? But they'd be able to still be able to control their environment inside their cab, inside their sleeper, and still get a good night's rest using this machine and saving a whole lot of fuel. Now, one thing that I'm really excited about for this unit is emergency preparedness, and that's what this channel is all about. And that is, here in Florida, of course, we're subject to tropical storms. And if a tropical storm blows through and knocks out the power for a few days or a couple of weeks, then I've got something that I can put in one of our smaller bedrooms, and it can be a place where my family can go and seek refuge to get away from the elements, right? In the middle of the summer here, the temperatures are 90, 95, 100 degrees. Humidity can be 80, 90% easily. And trying to live in those conditions continuously for days or weeks at a time, it's going to be pretty miserable. So I'm looking forward to having this available so that we can create a small space in our home where we can retreat to get some fresh, clean, cool air, a place for us to be able to maybe get a good night's rest. Your body's going to get a better rest because you're going to get a better restful sleep. Not trying to sleep in some very hot, humid weather. So it does have some applicability in the disaster preparedness community, and I'm really looking forward to, well, I'm not looking forward to having to use this in one of those conditions, but should one of those conditions arise, I'm going to be very thankful that I've got this. So hey, let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Let me know if it's something that you're considering. I'm going to have some affiliate links below so you can go and check it out and get some more details. And if you click on one of those links and if you decide to make a purchase, it does support this channel, and that is appreciated. I'll also have links to the extra cable and the adapter should you have either a Delta Max or a Delta Pro already. Make sure you subscribe and watch for those new videos that's going to be coming out where I give you more an in-depth review of what this product can do. Hey, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, I'm going to put up a couple other videos right here you probably will enjoy also. So click on those and stick around, and I'll see you over there on the other side. Thanks for watching.